Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Renee. Today, as you can see, I'm having Jamaican beef patties. I'm excited. I have water, one of my favorites. And as they say, you know it's the real team when you get a greasy brown paper bag along with it. It's not as fresh because I live about a half hour away and there was traffic. But nonetheless, there we go. There we go. Of course, it would have been much better and more flakier hot. But it's okay. Mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. And my water is ice. Better thaw a little bit. These are the mild ones. I don't get the spicy. I've had the spicy, but when you get them, they're hot. And then they have spice on top of it. Mm. I'm originally from Connecticut. I live in Ohio now. And we call them Jamaican bakeries. They were on every corner almost. But I used to have a beauty salon right next door to one. So I always would get beef patties with cocoa bread. I didn't get cocoa bread today, but you take the patty, stick it inside the bread. And when I first moved here, I could not find, here they call it Caribbean restaurants, which is still the same, but, and I guess it's from what island you're from, because I had an uncle from Trinidad that shared some of his recipes with me. So I would get curry goat, curry chicken. I would get oxtails, cod soup, vegetable and chicken patties. I'm telling you, every day. And you can go in there and get a patty and cocoa bread. That'll take you for the rest of the day. Comfort food. Tomorrow, or probably the next video after this, I will do one on curry chicken. But when I first moved here, I could not find the food that I was so in love with. So I found me some recipes and, mastered it. Now, I did try to make the beef patties, which the filling comes out perfect. But making this type of crust, I didn't even try it. So what I do is I get the normal pie crust that is rolled up and you unroll it. And then I would just season it down with curry. My family loved it. But when you had the real thing, it's not the same. What's your favorite Caribbean dish? Rice and peas. One thing I know, I used to date a guy from Jamaica, and mm, so many years ago. But you know, hard workers, own their own business. The men cook and clean, which I think is a plus. But you got to make a hearty meal. Something that's going to stick with you all day. Mm, 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 mm. But when I was around 5 or 6, my parents took me to Jamaica, to Kinston, Montego Bay. I haven't been back to Jamaica since, but definitely on my list of places to go back and visit. One of my memories is that, you know, back then I was an only child, and I could remember, now I have a picture of myself sitting at the bar with my legs crossed, but I could remember um, we were at a club, and I could remember they were dancing and doing the limbo underneath the pole. You had to, you know, go under. And then I also remember a person rolling over glass. I can't remember if it was a woman or a man, but I can remember they would just roll back and forth over cut glass. I don't know that I would do that personally, but that's one of my memories. Mm. My beauty salon was in Hartford, Connecticut, and right on Main Street. Every year they would have a festival, and so people would come travel to Connecticut to be a part. They would have floats and costumes and the music blaring and people dancing, parading down the street. And so my salon was near the end point, but very festive, a lot of fun. We look forward to it every year. I remember we would go to New York for the same thing. Like I said, I had an uncle by marriage from Trinidad, and so he would go to Trinidad every year for, so you know. And then I see now that they have it in Canada, so I think I might want to go in Toronto. Mm-hmm. Somebody was asking a question about, they were saying that there's going to be about 30 days to receive your passports. I got mine right before COVID. I'm ready to go. Matter of fact, a couple of years ago, I was trying to go to Canada, and that's when I had renewed my passport, and then my daughter, she didn't have hers updated, so we got as far as Niagara Falls. We could have crossed over the bridge, but she would have been able to get into Canada, but she would have been stuck. So, yeah, I would like to go to the festival again. A lot of people come out just dancing, having a good time. I know the Batty twins did a beef patty challenge. They had about 14 of them. I wouldn't be able to do that. But I will share that why I wouldn't be able to eat that in another video. The meat is seasoned. I just love the food. Grew up on it. One of the fishes that my father was a fisherman, but my uncle, like I said, from Trinidad, who has passed away, rest in peace, Uncle Oxley. But he introduced us to shark. And I can remember he would, it's been a while, been years, but I believe he peeled the skin off. But anyway, he would cut it up in cubes, season it up, let the seasoning marinate there for a little bit, toss it in some flour, and fry it up. We loved it. I haven't had it since, well, my dad would then, after that, he did cook it a few other times, but like I said, I had, when I moved here, I had missed the food so much that I started making it myself. So again, I can make the patties, but not, I didn't try to make this homemade, but you know what? Like I said, the men cook. And I follow this one guy on YouTube, and he makes the dough by scratch. He makes dumplings. So, okay, I feel challenged to try it at least. Can I make it to the last bite? I think I can. Now, if I had the cocoa bread, forget it. I would have only been able to eat one. I'm wondering if someone is in here that's from Jamaica. Let me know. The currency. $5 Jamaican money equals $1 US dollar. I guess I can look that up. True, but yeah, like I said, I remember my parents taking me there. And the other thing that I remember is that my parents had such a great time that my dad spent all the money and had to call back to the States to borrow money to get back home. So, yes, thank you for joining me tonight for my beef patties and story time. See you next video.